Yeah, Weege show, it's over. Super Motocross is here. It's a lot more different than I thought. I think everyone was thrown off all weekend, as we said on our pre-race show on Thursday night, about how much more motocrossy and different this track was compared to, you know, you look at it on paper and blueprints, looks like a big Supercross track. It wasn't the Atlanta Supercross. It wasn't Daytona either. What are you guys laughing at?
NBC hat.
Oh yeah, I mean, I went from this, I went from that, I had a tie, coat, and everything today, and then we went to just full Racer X. This is there a press conference? You have press guys or a press conference, or is it over?
I think 250s might be in there right now.
So it hasn't even started.
450s are done.
Ah. Job transition. The hats aren't swapping fast enough. It's what we call the media scrum here. Back to Race Tech, by the way, for backing our Weege show post-race from these SMX playoff rounds. Race Tech suspension will be plusher, better bottoming resistance, and more traction, made and engineered in the USA with gold valves. So go to racetech.com. Let's check on this press conference here. I'd really like to grab Chase Sexton because he is your winner, but a bunch of other media have already grabbed him. But if you're Sexton, you're going to talk about this for days because there's been so much talk about Jett Lawrence. Of course, it's justified. Facts say 22-0. He said, you know, I'm not done winning. Can't wait to strap the Supercross suspension back on the bike. At Ironman, he said that, and he absolutely backed that up today. Ironically, I started this show by saying I think the track was a little more motocrossy than people thought. It wasn't a motocross track, but it was more of a mix, more of a hybrid than I think people thought it was going to be. But ironically, Sexton was the one that handled it the best, and everyone was struggling to figure out, yeah, this is how we do it. This is content right here. Gnarliest mom in the biz. This kid's gonna be running laps with you soon, like with all the, like, mom's not backing down exposure this kid's got. He's gonna be training soon too, yeah. 250 presser going on right now. Well, I got through the whole day today. I was really happy with the TV show. I messed up one thing. I literally just talked to Chase Sexton for 2.5 minutes, and I guess I didn't hit record in my rush to chase him down, and my joke was that I was the only one able to run him down. He was ahead of me. I caught up to him. But what I said to Sexton was it was big. He had said some words at Ironman saying, you know, I'm not done winning, and when I get Supercross suspension, it's going to be better. But he said actually he didn't know. He had not jumped back on the Supercross bike at Ironman yet. He didn't know. But he said it's been weird. He even feels like his Supercross bike just works better than the outdoor bike, even in motocross at times. He's just so much more comfortable on this bike. And then I said to him, you know, are you able to learn from this for next week? Or is it so different every track, we don't know what we're in for in Chicagoland Speedway, that you can't? And he said no, he does think it's going to be similar enough where he can carry this forward, and it's not going to be a completely clean slate next weekend. Now, I think the other thing for Sexton is he would love to leave here as like a huge exhale, and I'm finally winning again, and I answer some of the questions, you know, since Jett had shut him out of the outdoors, but he can't. It's a championship. He can't really soak it in, rest on the laurels. He's got to go right back to work. Speaking of work, Sexton told me that he is now riding full-time at Moto Sandbox, and that is for next year. And Tom Vial and Ken Roczen are also there. All the guys are on the podium, so they were very, very happy the way that turned out. And he said, I was the first one to get that scoop. So you're going to have a Sexton, Roczen, Vial combo, I believe. Not sure about, that's where Roczen always rides, so that's not going to change. I'm not sure about Vial, if that's for next year or not. But Sexton and Roczen motoing together. Hey, I haven't seen you forever, man, since the BMX track days.
No.
All right, Jay, good to see you, buddy. Yep, got a lot of local friends here. We have a race in Carolina, which we had never really had. We had the MXGP, which was fun a couple years ago, but not an AMA race. So that was a big deal. And I think the crowd finally showed up and showed out. And when you go to North Carolina, you want to see some of the favorite North Carolina people. We finally meet up, man.
Dude, where have you been?
I know, it's been very disappointing. I chose family.
Where's the suit at? Did you just have a suit on?
I had a suit. I did just have a suit on, yes. Now I'm like more Racer X guy. Probably about 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm like phone booth level. Phone booth level. I shoot it for Weege show.
This is Lane's dad.
Yeah, how was the birthday? How was the birthday? You're a BMX guy now?
You like BMX?
You a BMX guy now?
Remember Lane was going to come to your birthday party, but his dad said no?
Yeah, so that's right. So all of his last races last year didn't go. The Justin Brayton race in Illinois didn't go. Yeah. Beckham's birthday party didn't go. I was at Loretta's, and then a big live show last night. Phil was there. Blair, Mathis. Was it good?
Everyone except Weege.
Everyone except me. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. home races are kind of weird and almost not fun in a way.
Totally, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
My wife's like, oh, you can come to the baseball game Friday night, and I'm like, this is not a home race. This wouldn't even be on the table. Yes.
Did you make the baseball game though?
Yes, luckily.
Okay, good.
Dude, they were playing baseball till 11 p.m. 8-year-olds.
Nice.
You want a disaster. They're all 2 hours past bedtime.
Well, we had a theory that you were gonna miss everything.
Oh.
He's gonna walk out of the track.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna run into a random fan. He's gonna talk to him for 30 minutes. Run into
kind of how these things go.
Fan, he's gonna spend an hour.
Yes.
And he's gonna miss the live show. He's gonna miss the baseball game, and he's gonna miss dinner.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna lose my friends and my family all at once. So JB, your expert analysis, I feel like it was way more motocross than anyone expected. It wasn't a motocross race by any means, but it wasn't big Supercross totally.
Yeah, well, when did the race end? An hour ago? Hour and a half ago?
Yeah.
I've talked to a handful of riders. Every single one of them said, dude, that was motocross. Man, I'm gonna go ride more motocross this week. I'm gonna put motocross suspension on. And then the rumor is Chicago's gonna be even more motocrossy than this.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I would say you could have ran motocross suspension other than that one rhythm lane. That one rhythm lane
You just can't though, right? You just can't.
You can't.
So tell everybody what happens if you start bottoming on the faces of jumps, which you would, right?
Yeah, you would I mean, it would blow apart your ankles, you would go over the bars, you would, like, there's no hold up in the rear end to even keep your bike planed out and level. Like, there's so many reasons why it wouldn't work.
Okay, you would crash.
You would crash. Yeah.
So they can.
Definitely if you were trying to do the big, like the over 3, 4, like it would be bad.
I see. So there's only so far you can go no matter what.
That's right,
Yeah, I didn't even know, I should have known this earlier. The MX Sports track crew did that whole section of the track. It was literally Dirtworks and Jeff Russell and his people 50-50.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I don't think people, we just thought Atlanta Supercross. I think that's what everybody was thinking.
Totally. Just no whoops. It's Atlanta, but no whoops.
But no whoops, that's what everybody had said.
It's pretty motocrossy.
So what was it like? You put an Instagram post up. It had to be rough to not be racing it.
It was crazy driving here, 25 minutes away.
Yeah, finally.
Not be racing. But honestly, I was happy. It was fun to walk around, fun to bring the family. We hung out. And it was fun. Watch some racing, see some friends. It was great, and we'll drive home.
Yeah, you'll be. It's home race. Home race comes in handy. All right, the great Justin Brayton. We only meet when I'm doing my show. Didn't help him at all. Oh, you want the high five? I like it. And way back in the day, her and Lane battled on Stay6 in Dallas, and then we dished out after that. We never hung out again. So you know who you can count on. It's not here. See you, Brayton family. I'm here with Duff. It's Hayden Deegan's mechanic, but more importantly, Duff, you could practically see your old apartment from this track, buddy.
Yeah, I lived a mile from here, so this is my actual hometown race.
How are you
from
able to
Iowa,
get?
But Charlotte's home.
How are you able to get any work done? The old people you probably wanted to hang out with this weekend.
I know. Like, we're leaving Monday like normal, but I wish I was leaving Wednesday. Actually, I wish I wasn't leaving because I know that the lake is 20 minutes away. So everything's just calling my name. So staying focused this weekend. That was the name of the game.
Hey, you got one the first moto. Could have won the overall. So you got to be very pleased how it turned out.
That was awesome, especially with he was fast, and then he had that big crash in practice. Yeah, speed was there. But you know, they said all year they want to learn, and he learned. And
he did learn.
I think he applied everything he's learned all year. It's really cool to have a refresh, like a new series.
Yeah.
It's like another. We've had 3 round 1s, so now it's time to quit saying we need the experience and learn. Like, it's time to apply what we learned, and he did it.
And win this championship.
Yeah, and I know we got a red plate now.
Yeah, hadn't had one. No, you did. One race.
Yeah. Short-lived. We'll see if we can hold it for 2 rounds. That'd be nice.
It's all you need.
It's still impressive.
I mean, none of this was expected this year. Call me a hater, whatever you want. Yeah.
No, this is cool.
How's pit bikes, Jimmy D? Were you jumping?
How was my weekend?
Yeah. Was it any good?
It was great.
Hey, I heard RV was
beat
not
by Joe Dirt. But I beat RV, so.
RV said he was not jumping that tunnel, but you did.
Oh, did you see the video?
He was scared. No, I heard
You gotta go on my Instagram.
Oh, yours. Okay.
You went on the vlog.
You wanted the vlog.
And the autograph.
Who's this? This Vials? Plessinger. Straight red Charlotte dirt right here. Well done, boys.
Right here.
Congrats.
I need your autograph.
Oh, well, give me a thing. You got a thing?
I don't have a thing.
Look, I'm not popular enough to bother. I don't carry felt with me. I probably need to.
So can we make it on the Weege show?
Yeah,
we're on the Weege show?
You just did.
I didn't know if you were going to do
No, it's already happening.
I love it.
No, oh, there we go. No, we got it. Look, no, the only thing I did do was forget to hit record when I interviewed Sexton, but you guys made it in. But Sexton did not. Yeah, because I'm an idiot, but with you guys, we're good. No, that was yours. Thanks. You guys did it right. Thanks for the support. I think I just lost all my rod. No.
You might have lost.
Good job.
Sorry, bud.
That's all right. We're here for Jimmy D.
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't quite running down Hurlings. Wasn't quite running down Hurlings. But, okay-ish. I mean, we know what you want to do. But you could easily take the first race on the bike. Go pull the excuse out if you want. Pull the excuse card.
I rode like shit. There's my excuse.
That's it. That is not an excuse. Okay. Not as good as you wanted to be.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I mean, obviously it was... Practice was actually good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt good all day. Definitely was rusty, honestly. Like
Okay.
The first race back.
Yep.
Didn't think I would have those kind of nerves and just overall tightness, but I did. And honestly, yeah, the start sucked like that, and they were on me, so I didn't squeeze and make a mistake. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty bummed. I definitely want to be on the podium and up in the mix more, and I felt like it's easy to say with a start, but it was really hard to pass today. So like I just buried myself, and I'd get behind guys and I'd pass them, but then play catch up. So, but no, it was good. I mean, good to know what to work on. I don't think we're too far off as far as, I think speed's not too bad, and more just, I've been riding a lot of Supercross, and I think we learned quick. It's not very Supercross.
That's what I'm saying. It's more hybrid than I think people expected.
For sure. So
yeah,
I think it'll be good this week. We're going to get back on some outdoors and get those higher speeds up, and I feel like that's where I need to be better for sure, is maybe hanging it out on the sweepers and the stuff like that. And so yeah, it was definitely a humbling day though.
You always call it straight. Not even pulling the new bike excuse. All right, better at Chicago. Wasn't quite running Hurlings down like he did at the dirt track over there. I was glad to get someone on the record there, as this was a lot more outdoorsy than they expected. And like I said, Chicago, we don't really know. That could be totally different than this. So everybody's guessing. But it is a home race for Sexton, who is a Illinois native. So watch out for that. And he's already got a 12-point lead, because remember, he already had the 5 points coming in. But points will double at the next race and triple at the next race. So it is long from done. And like I said, you just change the starts, as Webb was saying, in any of these races, and the whole thing could be different, except for Sexton. I think he rode well enough to get it done. There you go, guys. You got Ferrandis' jersey. That's podium material right there. I just got crazy theory. Crazy theory. Is there a huge difference in a disced up start on 450 and this more Supercrossy? Is there anything to that? Like in Motocross, the start's ripped up super deep. Is there anything different here? Is your first 450 start in a more Supercross style hard packed dirt? Is there anything to that at all?
It definitely is a little different. The biggest thing we found was just how the suspension is, how it reacts on the mesh. Yeah, so with the Supercross suspension, it reacts a little more vicious, just because with the shock when you get on, there's not much like kind of down.
Interesting.
It just goes.
Yeah.
Where outdoors, at least you have that bit of softness feel, so we found out we can be a lot more aggressive on the outdoor bike than on Supercross. So we have that. But it definitely makes it a lot more difficult. You have to be a lot more sensitive on the gap and the throttle, just because it can spin up pretty good. But
okay.
you might have talked to other guys on starts. My starts went great today.
Yeah.
They might have more of a clue.
Okay, so I was wrong about the dirt part, but I was within about 10 feet of where the problem was.
Yeah.
Just the grates.
You're close.
It was close. All right. All right, better luck next time. There you go. That's Jett Lawrence. Yeah, it's all different. It's all different. For him, he had not done a 450. Great start onto Supercross with Supercross suspension. So there you go. Something totally different. And he'll be back to keep this thing going. It's good to have this little tilt here between these two guys. You know, Sexton was motivated to get it done, and you know, Jett will be super motivated to get it done next week. And that's what makes this fun. I'm just glad that everybody's into it. You know, the vibe I remember at the old Monster Energy Cup was pretty good. It was certainly relaxed and certainly not as serious as this, because this is a championship and it just instantly, I think, puts people in a mode. But at Monster Cup, the vibe was high. Feel the fever, catch the fever. So I think it's here. Like the vibe is high. People were excited this weekend and they liked it. That was cool. All right, thanks to Race Tech for backing our show. I gotta find the other Racer X guys. Did you like it? Did you like it? Was it fun?
Yes.
Okay.
It was fun, you know. I mean,
it's fun.
The MXGP, I liked it better 7 years ago, but it's first.
Well, that was wearing it on your sleeve. That was a really good track over there. That was actually really good.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats on that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Were you? No, you weren't in the class. That was long before your time racing over here in MX2, right? Yeah. It was good.
It was before.
It was before. Yes, I mean, it's before his time. Anyway, right in the hunt for the title.
Yeah.
There we go. Tom VL.
I like it.
I feel like everybody seems to be in a good mood. Like, people like this.
Yeah.
I know it's tough on you guys to figure it out, but I feel, Ian, that it was enjoyable. Like, people like the challenge.
I kept watching the TV coverage as we went through the day.
Yeah.
And I thought you guys did a really good job asking different people questions.
Yeah.
Talking about things. We struggled with settings a little bit today too.
Everybody had
We kind of chased it, but
yes.
But in the end, it was really cool. And the racing was so close, and I think that made it pretty good actually.
Yes. So this isn't like, oh, it's so hard, we wish we weren't doing this. It's a challenge, but you're taking the challenge. You're embracing the challenge.
The challenge is always nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just can't go too soft in the rhythm. That's the problem. You just can't. Hey, one other thing I love about SMX, the thrown together program. This is my guy Dennis. Bundy Built. Can we shout out Bundy Built?
Bundy Built Motorsports.
Yeah. So you guys could build a heck of a sprint car motor, but we know Bundy, Nate Ramsey's mechanic way back in the day. You're still moto guys. So somehow this is like all the Hill brothers. Like, that's half the race team in your truck, Dennis.
You gotta take care of the Hill brothers.
Gosh.
You gotta take care of them.
And then we bring this guy to JGR retirement. Yeah. I didn't know you were wrenching for Plessinger during the week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then you were Justin's mechanic?
This weekend, yes.
And you were Josh's mechanic.
Yep.
Throwing it together, baby. Different brands.
Let's
Practice bike, race bike,
all of it.
Nutrition, workout.
Oh yeah, nutrition, workout. Yeah, well, it's Hill Brothers. I mean, come on. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah.
Were they happy, actually, results-wise? I mean, Justin told me, he was like, I don't know how it's gonna. He wasn't coming in expecting a podium like he did the last Supercross.
I think they were expecting more Supercross style.
Everybody was.
Yeah,
Everybody. Everybody was like, what?
Suspension was not there for us, so.
Don't worry, everybody. But what are you gonna do? You gotta jump. You gotta jump a rhythm.
You can't win them all. I mean, there's next race.
You can't win them all, but maybe next week. But maybe next week.
All right,
I just love it. Shout out to that's technically the Tedder team. I got to give credit. They're not even racing KTMs. They're letting them ride their bikes. They ride at World Supercross, a Kawasaki and a Yamaha. Oh my gosh! Who are you? Do you race, or are you just a fan? You're just a fan. You're just a fan. Hey, that was good, dude. That was good. Was it actually fun? Like the event?
I had fun on the track.
You did? Okay.
I really did.
Yes.
Racing on it, passing is one thing.
Well,
but
that
like,
sucks, yeah.
Some people like from the outside said, oh, that looked awful. And I'm like, I actually had a good time.
Okay.
So
And the vibe was good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No complaints.
It's been too long.
There you go. Take some time off. All right, that's Ken Roczen. How about that? Maybe that's why I say the vibe is fun at these races. I don't think that's happening in a lot of high-end professional sports. Like, when I was walking over to the TV compound a second ago, there was Joe Shimoda just cruising around, and there's Roczen just cruising around, and Sexton, in the video I didn't shoot, was signing 9 million autographs. I couldn't even get to Ferrandis. Eventually got to Webb after they signed like 9 million autographs. The sport has we all want the sport to grow. That's what everybody says. That's even what this is designed to do. Maybe it'll help. But at the same time, we got a real grassroots connected feel that I don't want to take for granted, because it's a really cool part of the sport, that things don't get totally disconnected. You know, when we think about the motorcycles that people buy, and we still try to extrapolate the performance of those, like, ooh, Yamaha's a new bike coming out. How's that going to affect the race team? That connection, you just don't get that in almost any other high-end motorsport or sport, and that's pretty neat. So we had that vibe here, tried to bring that vibe, make it seem big, but still be what the sport's all about. Let's see how it goes in the future, but people seem to have fun. See you next week for the second time I'm saying that. Oh, one other thing. Oh, no, it's perfect, right on my theme. I forgot, I just found out. So we had the live 11 a.m. press conference here yesterday, and fans were allowed in, but I don't think fans knew that. Come out. If you're in Chicago, come early. Our 11 a.m. press conference at the track. We want fans to come. We want fans to ask questions. We want fans to cheer for the riders. We've never had the live race opening press conferences open to fans like that before. That's what we want. So if you're coming to Chicago, make sure you're there early enough for the press conference, and join the fun at 11 a.m. We'll have all the top riders, and then they'll ride. See ya.